Emily had never liked driving alone at night, but that evening she had no choice. She was returning from a late study session at a friend's house and decided to take a shortcut the GPS suggested. The sun had already slipped below the horizon, and the back roads wound deeper into the countryside, where the trees grew close and the night pressed heavy against her windshield. Her phone lost signal within 10 minutes. The music app froze, the little bars on the corner of the screen vanished, and she was left with nothing but the low hum of her engine and the squeak of the wipers brushing away drizzle. The road narrowed, gravel crunching under her tires. She glanced at the map again, but the app had stopped updating. The screen simply showed a gray line where she was supposed to be. Emily sighed. She hated being lost. After what felt like forever, she saw a battered wooden sign nailed to a leaning post, Black Hollow Road. Something about the name unsettled her. The forest here was dense, branches curling overhead like skeletal fingers. Her headlights seemed weaker, swallowed by fog that crept across the road. She drove slower, her stomach tightening. Then she saw it, a house. It appeared suddenly at the bend of the road, crouched behind overgrown weeds and a sagging wooden fence. Two of its windows glowed faintly orange, as though candles burned inside. Emily's chest loosened. Finally, a place to ask for help. Maybe they had a landline. She turned into the cracked driveway and parked. The house looked ancient. Paint peeled from its siding, shingles hung loose, and the porch sagged. The front door stood slightly open, groaning in the wind. Emily hesitated, then stepped out. The night air was colder here, sharp with the smell of damp earth. She climbed the creaking porch steps and knocked. "Hello, is anyone home?" Silence. She pushed the door gently. It swung open with a long, low whine. The air inside was stale, heavy with mold. Cobwebs hung from corners, yet on the dusty floor she saw fresh footprints leading deeper into the hallway. Her heart thumped. "Hello," she tried again, louder. No reply. From upstairs came the muffled slam of a door. Emily froze. Every instinct told her to leave, but curiosity and the thought of being stranded without help pushed her forward. She stepped inside. The hallway stretched long and narrow, lined with faded wallpaper peeling in strips. A cracked mirror reflected her pale face back at her. The floor creaked beneath every step. Her phone vibrated suddenly. Emily jumped, fumbling to check it. The screen lit with a new text message. It read, "Don't go upstairs." Her stomach turned. She had no service, no signal for miles. The message had no number attached, only a blank contact. She whispered, "This isn't funny." The sound of slow footsteps echoed above, crossing the ceiling. Something was moving upstairs. Emily backed toward the door, but before she reached it, the wood slammed shut with such force that dust rained from the ceiling. She yanked at the knob. It didn't budge. The house groaned around her. Lights flickered in the hall, dim and yellow, as if powered by something weak and old. Shadows stretched unnaturally, reaching along the walls. A faint hiss filled the air, like static, and her phone vibrated again. Another message. "Too late. It's already coming." Her hands shook violently. She turned in circles, searching for another exit, when movement caught her eye. Through the cracked curtains of the front window, she saw her car. The headlights flickered on. The engine rumbled to life. And someone, some shape, was sitting in the driver's seat. Emily screamed, pounding at the door, but the house swallowed her voice. The footsteps upstairs grew louder, slower, descending. One creaking step at a time. Her phone buzzed one final time. "It's already behind you." Emily turned. The last thing she saw was a figure at the bottom of the staircase, its face hidden in shadow, its body impossibly tall and thin. And then, darkness. When search teams went looking weeks later, they found Emily's car abandoned on Black Hollow Road. The keys were still in the ignition. The driver's door was wide open, rainwater filling the seat. But there was no house. Locals swore there had never been one. All that stood at the end of the road was forest, silent, endless, waiting.